Hello everybody, my name is Zal. What's going on? Welcome back to another update video about my channel. First off, I want to say, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. We're getting closer to Christmas now, which I think is awesome. In today's video, we're going to be detailing a couple things about this channel. Nothing too serious, like I said in the last one. There's not going to be any major things going on. But I do want to mention that there will be a couple of changes as far as not when things will be uploaded, because that's going to be remaining the same as it is currently, but what's going to be uploaded. Okay, so if you guys want to take a look here for just a couple minutes, you notice this is my current uploads, or pretty much all the videos which have been uploaded since back down here where it says, am I returning back to YouTube? So this was the past 3 weeks all in a nutshell here, and if you notice, everything is a bit all over the place. Like, down here we have God's Basement episode 1, and it kind of goes in a bit of a pattern, not really. But pretty much everything's just kind of all over the place. We have our live streams, which that'll still remain kind of random, just as they are currently. Then we also have all of our uploads, which right now are just kind of haphazard, and there's really like no method or anything to them. And that is what I'm looking to change in the coming weeks. Alright, so at this point you might be asking yourself, you're like, Zal, okay, so how are you looking to change this? I mean, what am I to do to kind of improve my current upload schedule and how I'm going to, like, make this better? Well, here's my proposed solution. This is what I'm going to be trying out within the next couple weeks. And mind you, if it doesn't work out, I mean, I'll probably change it back, we'll see. But pretty much what's going to happen is that I'm going to have 3 total series running on this channel. Well, actually, it's going to be more than 3, but 3 video series, and I'll get into more detail with that here in a couple minutes. But these series are going to be uploaded every single day throughout Monday through Wednesday. Or, I'm sorry, Sunday through Wednesday. So, Series 1 is going to be uploaded on Sundays and Tuesdays. We'll have Series 2 uploaded on Mondays. Then Series 3 will be uploaded on Wednesdays. Now, sorry if this is confusing, it's going to be on the screen too, so that way you guys can take a look at it. But the reason I'm doing it this way is because I want to have more time in the weekend and the time like past Wednesday to kind of like take a look back and reflect to see how those series are doing. And also so that I can focus on certain things at certain times, if that makes sense to you guys. So, Series 1, as you notice, that one's getting uploaded 2 times per week. I'm doing that because that is going to be considered, I guess, my primary series. And that series will be chosen based off of the one that I feel is doing best on the channel currently, and the one that I think you guys want to see the most. Series 2 and 3 are also videos that I think you guys will want to see, which you guys, like, have been watching. Those ones, keep in mind, I'm not pushing them to the side by any means. Right now, I'm just kind of limiting when they're being uploaded. That way I can get the content that you guys want to see more on the channel before the content which, I don't know, is a little bit less popular, if that makes sense. Now, the days after Wednesday, this is where it gets kind of interesting, because Thursday, I mean, it's still going to kind of remain my off day or my vlog day, depending on what I feel like doing. But then Friday is still going to remain the designated day for live streams. And live streams, as you guys know, still will happen throughout the week at random intervals. Honestly, there's no real schedule to when that's going to happen. It really just depends on my work schedule. But then Saturday, this is where it gets interesting, because Saturday, we have something new. What's going to be happening Saturdays from here going forward, we are going to be having a random video every single Saturday. Now, this video, I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be yet, but you can expect pretty much like anything from any random horror game to any of your requests, or pretty much whatever I want to try out on Saturday. And that's pretty much what you can expect for that day. And whether or not it becomes a series is going to be based off of your feedback. So Saturday is actually a very important day for me, because Saturday is the day where I'm going to be making a video for you guys, and like whether or not it does well will determine whether or not it becomes a series. Okay? And keep in mind, the series, they're going to be changing. They're going to stay the same for now, but pretty much how I have it set up is that Series 1 currently is the most popular, followed by Series 2, which is kind of in between. Then number 3 is, I'm not saying it's a bad series by any means, it's not a bad series, but it's the one that I found is the least watched on my channel for the time being. And pretty much, like, if you're watching a video which is a Series 3 video, then that pretty much means that, I mean, that's the one that is most likely to change later on in the channel, if that makes sense. Like, if I were to interchange a series and, like, stop a series midway through, then it's almost certain to be one of the Series 3 videos, unless I find that the other ones are also doing just as bad. And also, you never know, it might change around too. I'm sorry if this is confusing. This will be a lot more, it'll make a lot more sense in action, but this is kind of what I came up with, and it kind of makes the most sense to me. And also, I do want to go ahead and mention, these are the current series, which I have running on the channel. Series 1 at the moment is going to be God's Basement, because I noticed that's the one that tends to be doing the best for now. Number 2 is going to be Crash Bandicoot. Then we have Deltarune, which is going to be Series 3 at the moment. Which, I mean, keep in mind, I chose it this way just because of that's how I feel these videos are performing currently. And I know people watch all of these. And I know everybody, I know we have an audience for Deltarune, we have an audience for God's Basement and whatever, but this is just how I feel it's currently going, and that's how I feel it's going to remain, at least for the time being. Okay, so I think that's enough about the schedule. I think you guys get the gist of what's going to be going on here. Next thing I want to talk about is my commentary, which also is receiving a very slight change. You might have already noticed it within yesterday's episode. Yesterday I posted episode 5, I think? Episode 5 or 4? 4 or 5 of God's Basement, whichever one. But if you notice, I tried out a different commentary type, which, looking back on it now, was a little bit off. Yeah, it wasn't exactly the best. Or at least in my opinion, but you know, you guys might think differently. I'm my own worst critic, you know how that goes. But I'm going to be doing stuff like that throughout as well, because I want to experiment. This channel is all about experimentation, and I want to see what you guys like. If you like that kind of commentary, in fact, actually, a link to yesterday's video will be in the description and also in the annotation, in case you happen to miss it. But if you like that kind of commentary, or want to see other kinds of commentary, then let me know, because I'm trying out different things. And I want to see what you guys like. What kind of commentary you guys prefer. That way I can do more of that specific kind of commentary. Okay, so that's pretty much everything I want to go over. As always, I do want to say that feedback is very, very important on this channel. And I have been receiving a ton of it so far. Especially thank you to you, Allie. But the feedback about like how many different series you think I should have going on the channel. And I kind of agree with you when you're saying like 2 or 3 is a comfortable number. I like 3. But I also want to have room for like future content as well. So that is why I'm also adding in an extra video. And I'm also going to be doing more stuff in the live streams. Don't worry about that. The live streams, that's kind of its own beast right now. Because we have Spyro going to the live streams, which that's not stopping. Because I know you guys really like Spyro. And also I have some more Dungeons and Dragons coming along too. Because I'm playing that one with my brother. And also I really enjoy playing that. And I know some of you guys do as well. Okay, so I think that's pretty much everything I want to go over in today's little vlog. Hopefully you liked it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, please. It means the world to me. And also, if you're excited for this change, or if you don't like the change, let me know in the comments below what you think. Okay, so one last thing I do want to mention. I don't know if you noticed in a couple of the videos recently, instead of saying Zal17, which I have been, I kind of simply just changed it to saying Zal. Because I feel saying Zal kind of flows a little bit better than Zal17, because honestly, that 17 is kind of meaningless at the moment. Like, you guys don't even know where that came from. If I could ask any one of you guys on this channel where that 17 came from, you probably have no idea. And I'll probably get into that another time, like on a live stream or something, if you guys are curious enough. But for now, we're just going to stick to saying Zal, because that's what I would prefer to be known as, would be Zal anyway. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. I guess I'll catch you guys next time, and you take care. Bye!